In our world, there are places where time seems to slow down, where age is not a sentence of decline, but a distillation of wisdom and vitality. Okinawa, a small archipelago in southern Japan, is one such place. Its people do not just live long, they live well into their final years. A centenarian still tends to his vegetable garden each day. A 90-year-old woman can still joyfully dance with her friends. They are the great sequoias of humanity, resilient and full of life, a living testament that old age does not have to equate with illness and frailty. Japan, and Okinawa in particular, has long been a living laboratory for scientists, anthropologists, and anyone yearning to understand the secrets of longevity. What creates this extraordinary difference? Is it genetics, or perhaps some kind of miracle food? The answer, as is often the case, is far more complex and beautiful. The Japanese secret to a long life is not found in a single pill or a magic formula. It is a tapestry woven from countless delicate threads, from the way they eat and move to how they think, connect, and find meaning in their lives. It is a philosophy of living, practiced quietly, and passed down from one generation to the next. This article is a deep journey to explore and decode those secrets. We will walk through the lush green vegetable fields of Okinawa, sit in meditation in an ancient Kyoto temple, and join a solemn tea ceremony. We will learn about the concept of ikigai, your reason to wake up in the morning. We will understand hara hachibu, the art of eating until you are only 80% full. We will discover the power of a moai, the social circles that support a person throughout their entire life. This is not just an analysis of a distant culture. It is an invitation for you to pause, to reflect, and perhaps to borrow a few threads from the Japanese tapestry of longevity to weave a healthier, more meaningful, and happier life for yourself. One of the most unique and powerful concepts in Japanese culture, especially in Okinawa, is ikigai. The word has no perfect English translation, but it can be understood as a reason for being, a joy for living, or your reason to get up in the morning. It is the sweet spot where four elements intersect: what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you are good at. In Western culture, we often separate our work from our lives. Work is for earning money, while passion is something we pursue on the weekends. Retirement is seen as the ultimate goal, the time when we stop working and start to enjoy life. But in Okinawa, the concept of retirement barely exists. The people there do not have a clear boundary between their work and their personal lives. They simply continue to do what brings them joy and meaning until the very end of their days. An ikigai is not some grand, lofty goal. It does not have to be about saving the world or becoming a CEO. The ikigai of a 102-year-old karate master in Okinawa is teaching his art to the next generation. The ikigai of a 90-year-old fisherman is going out to sea every morning, feeling the sea breeze and bringing home a fresh catch. The ikigai of a 100-year-old woman might simply be tending to her small garden and sharing her vegetables with her neighbors. It is a deeply personal purpose that gives life a structure and a meaning, helping to combat the feelings of emptiness and uselessness that can often accompany old age. Why is having an ikigai so important for health and longevity? Psychologically, having a reason to get up in the morning provides a clear direction, helps maintain an active lifestyle, and reduces stress. Immersing yourself in an activity you love brings you into a state of flow, where time seems to stand still and worries fade away. Biologically, modern scientific research has begun to prove this ancient wisdom. A major study by Tohoku University in Japan, which followed over 50,000 people for many years, found that those with an ikigai had a significantly lower risk of death from all causes, especially cardiovascular disease and stroke. Having a purpose in life seems to have a direct protective effect on the body, possibly by regulating stress hormones like cortisol and reducing markers of inflammation. Finding your ikigai is not a question that can be answered overnight. It is a journey of inner exploration. Take time to reflect and answer 4 questions. What do I love? What am I good at? What does the world need from me? And what can I be rewarded for? The answer may not come immediately. Try new things, volunteer, or simply observe what makes you feel truly alive. An ikigai is not something you find once and for all. It can change and evolve with you. The important thing is to always have a reason to wake up in the morning. As an Okinawan proverb says, always stay busy, even when you are 100 years old. The busyness here is not stress, but a purposeful engagement with life. If Ikigai is the philosophy for the soul, then Hara Hachibu is the philosophy for the body. This is a Confucian teaching, practiced diligently by the people of Okinawa for centuries. It means eat until you are only 8 parts full, or 80%. While Western culture often encourages us to clean our plates, Okinawans stop eating when they feel their stomachs are almost full, when the hunger has passed, but before the feeling of true fullness sets in. The science behind this wisdom is clear. It takes about 20 minutes for the stomach to send a signal to the brain that it is full, through hormones like ghrelin and leptin. When we eat quickly and until we feel full, we have actually overeaten for the past 20 minutes. Hara Hachibu is a way to compensate for this delay, helping us eat in line with our body's true needs. In essence, Hara Hachibu is a natural and sustainable form of caloric restriction. Caloric restriction is one of the most robust, scientifically proven mechanisms for extending lifespan in many species, from yeast and fruit flies to primates. Eating slightly fewer calories slows down the metabolism, reduces the production of free radicals, the unstable molecules that cause cell damage and aging, and activates biological pathways related to cellular repair and longevity, as sirtuin genes. Okinawans consume an average of about 1,900 calories per day, significantly less than the average in Western countries. To practice Hara Hachibu, start by eating slowly and mindfully. Take time to savor your meal. Put your utensils down between bites. Chew thoroughly. Turn off the TV and put away your phone. When you eat distractedly, you tend to eat more without realizing it. Learn to recognize the signal of being 80% full. It is not the feeling of still being hungry, but the feeling of no longer being hungry. It is a light, satisfied feeling without any heaviness or bloating. Try stopping when you reach this state. Have a sip of tea and wait 20 minutes. You will be surprised to find that you are, in fact, perfectly full. This practice is not about deprivation. It is about respecting the limits of your body, a simple but profound secret to a long and healthy life. The secret of the Okinawans lies not only in how much they eat, but also in what they eat. Their traditional diet is a superb model of a balanced, nutrient-dense, and predominantly plant-based way of eating. It shares many similarities with the Mediterranean diet, but also has its own unique characteristics. The main feature is their consumption of whole, unprocessed foods in the form as close to nature as possible. The vast majority of their calories come from vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Meat, fish, and dairy products make up only a very small portion. The champion of the Okinawan diet is the purple sweet potato. This was their staple food for centuries, replacing rice. Purple sweet potatoes are a source of complex, slow-digesting carbohydrates, rich in fiber, vitamins A and C, and especially anthocyanins, the powerful antioxidants that give them their distinctive purple color and have anti-inflammatory and cell-protective effects. They also eat a large amount of dark leafy greens, bitter melon, a characteristic fruit known for its ability to help control blood sugar, and many soy products like tofu and miso soup. Soy provides high-quality plant-based protein and beneficial isoflavone compounds. Spices like turmeric with its potent anti-inflammatory compound, curcumin, along with shiitake mushrooms, rich in vitamin D, and seaweed providing trace minerals, are indispensable parts of their diet. Meat and fish are consumed sparingly, usually only on festive occasions. The key is not a single superfood, but the harmonious and synergistic combination of all these elements. A typical Okinawan meal is a symphony of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds, nourishing the body rather than burdening it. The people of Okinawa do not go to the gym, they do not run marathons or lift weights, yet they are one of the most physically active communities in the world. Their secret lies in the concept of natural movement. Instead of setting aside 1 hour a day for intentional exercise, they have integrated movement into every aspect of their daily lives. Most older Okinawans have a small garden. The daily work of digging, planting, weeding, and watering is a fantastic full-body workout. It requires them to stand up, squat down, bend over, and use the strength of their arms, legs, and back. They walk a lot. Their traditional homes, with the custom of sitting and eating on tatami mats on the floor, force them to get up and down dozens of times a day, a simple action that maintains leg strength and flexibility in the hips and knees. Okinawa is also the birthplace of karate, and many elders still practice gentle forms or kata daily to maintain suppleness and balance. This type of low-intensity but constant movement throughout the day provides enormous benefits. It consistently burns calories, maintains joint range of motion, and strengthens bone density and muscle mass. The lesson is that we need to proactively find ways to reintroduce movement into our daily lives. Take the stairs, park farther away, get up and walk around after every hour of sitting, do your own housework. By making our living environments intentionally a little less convenient, we can replicate the benefits of the natural movement lifestyle. One of the most unique and perhaps most powerful secrets of the Okinawans is the moai. Originally, a moai was a form of financial support group in a village, but over time, it has evolved into something far more important, a lifelong social and emotional support network. A moai typically consists of about 5 to 10 close friends who have committed to being there for each other for their entire lives. They meet regularly to chat, share, eat, and support one another. A moai provides an invaluable sense of security and belonging. It offers emotional support, encourages healthy behaviors, and most importantly, combats loneliness. Loneliness, as modern science has shown, is one of the biggest health risk factors for older adults, with a negative impact comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day or being obese. A moai ensures that no one is left behind. Scientists studying the blue zones have found that strong social ties are a common feature of all the longest-lived communities in the world. We can build our own moai in the modern world. Identify your inner circle of trusted friends, proactively commit to meeting or talking regularly, create your own shared rituals, whether it's a monthly dinner or an annual trip. The important thing is to consciously recognize the power of these social circles and actively nurture them. In addition to these 5 main pillars, the Japanese lifestyle is shaped by many other subtle factors. They spend a great deal of time outdoors, enjoying the sunshine to synthesize vitamin D. They have a deep connection with nature, embodied in concepts like Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, which has been shown to reduce stress and boost the immune system. They possess a resilient and optimistic attitude, captured in the spirit of non-kurubisa, a belief that everything will work out in the end. And they laugh a lot, using humor as a natural stress reliever. Their diet is also supplemented with various local teas and herbs with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. When we analyze all these factors, a common picture emerges. The secret to Japanese longevity does not lie in advanced technologies or expensive treatments. It lies in simplicity and harmony. A simple diet, a simple lifestyle of natural movement, a simple social network, and a simple purpose in life. They have unintentionally been practicing everything that modern Western science is now striving to prove. Perhaps the greatest lesson we can learn from them is not to eat purple sweet potatoes or to join a moai. It is the lesson of harmony. Harmony between body and mind. Harmony between the individual and the community. And harmony between humans and nature. In a world that is becoming increasingly complex, hurried, and isolated, the wisdom of these centenarian farmers, fishermen, and artisans on a small, distant island has become more relevant and necessary than ever. They remind us that the path to a long and happy life may not lie in searching for things far away, but in cherishing and nurturing the simplest and most fundamental things that have been right in front of us all along.